I don't know if you can see it well, but I just can't believe we were finally here and that I got to finally see this amazing movie. And I hope you guys stick around and watch the review because I'm just at a loss for words. Okay, easily the worst thing about this movie was that in the AMC that I went to, the movie theater that I went to, it was literally called Dragon Ball Z Super Broly. Like, what? I even got my hair cut and everything today just to watch this movie. And look, I'm not gonna bullshit with you, the movie is great. Welcome to Very Geek, and we're finally here and we're finally gonna be reviewing the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie. Non-spoiler, of course, because if you haven't seen it, I won't do a spoiler review and in-depth talking about it until probably a couple days from now / a week, because I want you guys that aren't in this like anime world to like go experience the movie and just watch it for yourselves. So without further ado, let's just dive right in and talk about Dragon Ball Super Broly. Now right off the bat, I believe this is probably the best choreographed and the best looking Dragon Ball anything in like ever. It's beautifully shot. The cinematography was really good. There's even a first-person POV part for fighting, and just overall the art style and the animation for the film itself is just extremely gorgeous. Shintani's design, character designs really helped the animation team, and you have like, you know, all-stars like Yuya Takahashi, Naoto Shishida, and like the art style and the character designs were made for the animation, and this movie like just puts that in full force in the front. Not only that, the music is fantastic too. There's a little bit of controversy with the whole like chanting in the music. I personally love the chanting. I thought it was like kind of like a cool like arena kind of thing, because it felt cool. It added like a little spice of difference for the OST, rather than just being, you know, just generic like choir kind of like operatic music. So it felt really cool to be different, and adding that little spice of difference in the soundtrack that made it pop a little bit more, in my opinion. If you don't like the chanting, that's on you, but I like the chanting personally. And I'm going to tell you right now, the movie's basically structured into two parts. The first half being the prequel kind of like explanation and origins of all Saiyans and Goku, Vegeta, and Broly, and the second half is basically the fight on like in the ice area. And after that, that's pretty much the entire movie. You got the like Dragon Ball Minus stuff and Bardock stuff, and then at the second half you got the fight on Earth with Broly, Vegeta, and Goku. Now let's talk about the main like man himself, Broly. How was he? Was he better than the original? Was he, you know, not that much different? While I'm here, I'm happy to tell you that Broly is completely different than the old one. And what I mean by that is that Broly has a character pretty much. Broly isn't mad at Goku, he's not mad at Vegeta, and he's not mad at, you know, he doesn't have a particular grievance with anyone, because he's just mainly a tool used by his father to like exact the father's revenge. But aside from that, Broly has dialogue with another side character named Chile, who, man, a lot of green booty in this movie, man. A lot of green booty. So with Chile and Broly and Lemo, they have like this kind of cool like trio of like ragtag like people that you don't think would get along, but they actually get along surprisingly well. And Broly's character is fleshed out through them, which when he speaks to them, and when he speaks to them, it's kind of cool like hearing I saw the English dub, obviously, hearing Vic Mignogna, like him talking softer and kind of like more gentle, more kind towards others, rather than just screaming Kakarot and burning his throat out. It felt really cool and natural. And like Broly's backstory for his pelt, the green fur on his waist, is, man, I had a tear almost coming out, man. It's a really sad, like, the Broly character in this movie. Basically, after you watch this movie, the old Broly, sure, you can like his cool design, I'm gonna throw that Broly out the window, because this new Broly's here to stay. He's a lovable, amazingly strong character. So everything in this movie is basically fantastic. You got the animation, you got the characters, and then you got the music too. The only negative I can probably give the movie, that'll probably dock it down maybe from a 10 out of 10 to like a 9.5, is probably the story. It's not terrible, but like the reasonings for Frieza to go to Earth particularly, is kind of mind-boggling and random and kind of, it was funny, don't get me wrong, I laughed, but it was kind of like random, and for that to be basically the main attraction for Frieza bringing Broly and Paragus to Earth, that was kind of weird. So I don't know, it was kind of weird. Aside from that, the entire movie's fantastic, visually appealing, music is great, characters are here and lovable as always. Another thing that's really cool is that Vegeta and Goku's character, they've evolved like with each other, with their relationship, and I don't mean like that. What I mean is that their character, like, rather than just be, oh Kakarot, I'm a best you, oh Vegeta, let's just, you know, they feel like genuine, like there was a sparring session, they feel like genuine rivals and friends now. Like they're smiling like when they're fighting each other. Like it's not the standard Vegeta tropes, you know what I mean? Like the kind of annoyance that Vegeta was before with, you know, I'm a best you Kakarot, yada yada yada. It's more like now this movie, it kind of feels more brotherly, almost rivalish, but because they're going, that's the theme of this movie. The theme of this movie is like three Saiyans born at this around the same time, and things happened that sent them to this one point. So all in all, if you're a Dragon Ball fan or an animation fan in general, I highly recommend this movie. I can't give it a, like, if I were to give it a score like out of 10, I would probably give it a 9 out of 10. Make sure you guys watch this movie while it's in theaters, because the visual spectacle, the final fight is worth the price of admission alone. I promise you that. And all of you have a great day. Make sure you guys leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. All my social media links will be down in the description below, like my Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. And I hope you guys have a great day. And make sure you guys enjoy the movie and take care. Bye guys.